After a long break, the St. Louis area is seeing a big jump in COVID cases. Government and private health agencies are cranking up the warnings and the safeguards to give more people protection.
Yeah, I talked to a healthcare expert about the current surge, and I also asked, how long would COVID be with us? You may not like her answer. We're expecting a surge in COVID cases in the St. Louis area, and that's just what they got. Here's Affinia Healthcare President and CEO, Dr. Kendra Holmes. So how bad is the COVID situation right now?
Currently, we're about 30% positivity in some areas of St. Louis City. That is in comparison to about 1 to 3% previously. But that really is not a true record of where we are because a lot of people are utilizing home tests. So that 30% is possibly much higher.
So what caused this big spike now?
Well, we're at a point. Children are going back to school. Individuals are at home more. So just like any respiratory illness, it's spreading.
Dr. Holmes says people are having more get-togethers, both at home and visiting friends and going to events, as well as a lot of kids bunched together in the classroom. But she says there is a silver lining. For one, more people are vaccinated.
We know what to do. We've been here before. And the great thing is that although those numbers have increased, they're half of what they were last year. So we know what to do. So if you are positive, you test positive, stay at home for 5 days, additional 5 days of masking. If you have symptoms, don't expose individuals to this disease.
What areas are hardest hit by COVID right now?
At this point, everyone is getting hit.
At one time, the underserved areas of North City, North County were the hardest hit. Is that still the case?
So I think, again, we're moving in the right direction. Individuals now understand what this illness is. People have been vaccinated. I will say again, vaccination absolutely works at preventing severe illness and death. And
this is probably one of the most important COVID questions of all. How long is this COVID going to be with us? A lot of people are saying, hey, I'm really ready to be over with it.
This is with us. This is not going anywhere. We have to learn to live with this. I think that people are sick of the flu and people are sick of the common cold. How long have we been sick of the common cold? Forever. This is a part of us, right?
Well, the federal government no longer covers the cost of COVID vaccines. However, both St. Louis City and St. Louis County still offer free vaccines, as well as Affinia Healthcare. It's just that now they're not being reimbursed by the federal government.